Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the right.
I'm gonna go this.
Yes, first down yardage.
Yeah, baby.
Boy, what a big time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Hayes will be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the back gets the football. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. QB keeper all the way. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable.
The crunchy roll.
And they come through for you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now play number 9 on this drive. He hands it to the back. Has the first down, is still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you that he has to take it all the way to the house.
point-after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Now here he goes. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defense coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment.
Points are in the end zone.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
They'll set up for the point after. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oh, shit.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it in the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Crosses the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They keep him guessing with a run. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He finds the running back in the flat. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Ooh.
Looks like a player is down
That
injured
ball,
at that
that
last
was
play.
it.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Saying. Quick throw over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Saying. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain
Ooh, I
slips
got
through
lucky.
his
I was so out of
hands.
position.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Galloway. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Breaks free. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Headed for the end zone.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with
Game
under
time.
2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
To kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Scanning the field. It's saying. Bringing pressure. Short throw complete to the tight end. Puts into space at the 50. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They prevent the touchdown. Ball be spotted at the 3. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.